the knife round. They were supposed to start the game at 21:20. I already joined the server so I could keep an eye on that, but they kind of caught me off guard. They all readied up super quickly. Didn't catch the knife round, but did catch the very ending of it right before I switched scenes. LG didn't manage to take the knife round. They decide to start on T side, Liquid versus Luminosity Gaming in a best of 3. As you can see, first map is Cobblestone. Second map will be Dust 2. Third and final map, if we get that far, will be Cash. Geeko and Elysian Nitro. A beautiful start to the round here. Shutting down Luminosity Gaming quite quickly. And I am wondering, yep, even worse ping for Liquid in this one. I guess this server is a bit further to the west in the US, and Liquid, they are boot camping in Europe. Liquid, they take their first pistol out of 5 today. Just had a interesting best of 3 against a team called TNT from ESEA Open, where Liquid lost all 4 pistols, but still managed to win it 2-0. Pimp with a nice little double kill. He is gonna get picked off here by SHC. Nitro takes care of Yell. 4-on-2 situation. SHC taking a lot of damage. Nitro finally shuts him down. PKL now left in a 1-on-4. PKL does get one more for his effort. Quick trade coming in from Elish. 2-0 to Team Liquid. Once again, if you're just tuning in, SHS is pronounced Shas. I'll keep that in mind, thanks. In case you guys are just tuning in, Liquid did just manage to beat TNT. Luminosity just beat Mythic. Now they're facing off against each other in this best of 3. LG going for that fast approach through drop zone down towards connector, but unfortunately they dropped the bomb. Oh my Lanta. PKL should have had an easy kill there on towards JDM, but JDM with a good reaction turns around 180, gets the headshot with the SMG. Yell now left alone, takes a lot of damage and finally goes down to Pimp. 4 kills with SMGs for Liquid, gives them a lot of money to work with. And 3-0 on the board. LG for this round, they do have an AWP on Yell. It is a glass cannon, however. That AWP without any Kevlar or armor behind it. JDM patiently waiting. JDM still on the SMG. Pimp also on that SMG. Ooh. Destiny missing his molly. Hitting the edge of the ceiling. Bounces down into the smoke. Geeko with a molly up towards drop zone. Very patient start to the round here for Luminosity Gaming. Luminosity Gaming are gonna make their way in towards the B-bomb side with the smokes and the flashes. JDM getting caught in a terrible spot and goes down to Destiny. Quick trade coming in from Elish and Nitro as well. Hiko helping out. Yell now left alone with that glass cannon. He is in a troublesome situation, and finally he goes down to Nitro, picking up the AWP, making it 4-0 for Team Liquid. And once again, I can see that there's a bit of, I wouldn't call it arguments, but you guys are a bit, some of you guys at least, are not quite sure why Liquid are boot camping in Europe. And I did explain it in the previous game, but a lot of you guys are new here, so I do want to explain it once again. Team Liquid are boot camping right now for the upcoming major in 7 days. They're boot camping in Europe because that way they get to play the best teams in the world. I believe SK are boot camping in Europe as well, or at least are going to. So it only makes sense for Team Liquid to go to Europe and boot camp against the best teams in the world rather than, you know, playing a bunch of teams who are not going to be at the major. For this round, a single kill in favor of LG, and now 2 as PKL takes care of Elish. But it is going to be another fairly easy round in favor of Team Liquid, making it 5-0 on the scoreboard. And once again, I want to point out that the major is not going to be in Europe. The major is only the second major in the US, actually. It is going to be an E-League major. And the major will take place in Atlanta, Georgia. I'm not sure if I pronounced Georgia correctly, because I'm not from the US. But that's where it is. I'm not even sure if Atlanta is in Georgia, to be perfectly honest with you, because, you know, geography. I believe it is. Enough about me and how bad I am at geography. Now back to Yell with the AWP. Takes care of Pimp. It was a double up setup here for Team Liquid. Pimp had one of them, and JDM obviously with the second. Pimp does go down as a set to Yell. But LG once again with a very passive start to the round, and they forgot the bomb in T-spawn. Now the bomb have finally been picked up by Destiny. He is gonna make his way over towards middle. Join forces with the rest of his teammates. And go for this aggression towards Matrix. Beautiful shot by PKL. Nitro goes down. 5 on 3. Now the rest of the Liquid players are caught over towards the B-bomb site. Leash is gonna make his way over towards balcony. Hiko goes extremely low, and JDM falls short to Showtime. Lee's gonna fall down as well, and Hiko joins him. Shaz with the double kill towards the end. Liquid. That's not their name. Luminosity Gaming. The first round on the board. Liquid still up 5-1. Now, once again, we do have the double up set up here for Team Liquid. Pimp and JDM, obviously. The two, well, the main AWPer and the secondary AWPer for Team Liquid. Now, the good thing about Liquid is they have all of these players who are absolutely great on both the AWP and the rifles. Obviously, Hiko is a beast on pistols. Also, very good on rifles. Not the greatest AWPer, but he's still a decent AWPer. Nitro can also pick up the AWP. Elish can also pick up the AWP. You know, in my opinion, Liquid is actually a very well-rounded team, if you understand what I mean. They got a lot of players who could do pretty much everything. They got Elish, who's absolutely great on holding angles, absolutely great on entries as well. Hiko, the Clutch King. Do I need to say anything else? Oh, JDM. Oh, they almost line up for him. He almost got that collab. Not quite, unfortunately. Destiny gets one quick trade coming in from Elish. Still a 4-on-4. Yell showing his face here. Shaz taking a bit of damage, or actually giving a bit of damage towards Elish. Elish still on the side itself. Nitro gets one quick reaction here on nice little 180 towards PKL. Pim takes care of Shaz. And now it's all on Yell with that AWP. He is in a 1-on-3 situation. He is spotted and will go down to Nitro. Good reset here by Liquid. Unfortunately for Liquid, it's not going to be a complete reset, seeing as the previous round was pretty much a clean round from Luminosity Gaming. Meaning that they will still have enough money to buy up once again. This time it's going to be without the AWP. We do have Luminosity Gaming going for some quick aggression over towards the B bomb side with the smokes, with the flashes. They are gonna make their way in towards B. Now Hiko trying to get clever through the smoke here, but Yell is already waiting on the other side. 4-on-5 situation already. Not looking beautiful for Liquid here, getting caught outside of the B bomb side itself. And Yell decides to shoot his teammate. Destiny taking a bit of damage. Seems like Team Liquid want to fall back and hold on to their weapons for the next one. Luminosity Gaming. The second round on the board. Showtime. Just boxing them in on the A-bomb side. Will act as a cleanup crew here. Nitro finds PKL as he's trying to make his way down towards T-spawn. Nitro gonna get hunted by Destiny. Will get that kill as well, and there's another player up close. That's Yell. Unfortunately, Nitro finally falls short. But Pimp and JDM will be able to hold on to the AWPs for the upcoming round. Pimp will be able to drop a weapon as well. Now, the big question is, will Liquid actually go for the force buy? It wouldn't be that great of a force buy, honestly. But they are gonna go for it. I'm a bit worried about this one. But that being said, I mean, they had 2 AWPs. They had a bunch of utility. So it's still, obviously, the best option for them. Especially seeing as they're ahead 6-2. Still no open play for LG. LG playing it slow for this round. Pimp, the sole defender, over towards the A-bomb site. Nitro is gonna join forces with him. Nitro, the only one without a primary. Sitting on that upgraded pistol on the 5.7. Destiny getting caught in a molly. JDM takes him down with his ult. First frag goes in the favor of Team Liquid. It's a set of 5-on-4 situation. LG are gonna make their way in towards the B bomb site with one lurker in middle. The lurker have already lost his life. That's Shaz going down to Nitro. And this is looking absolutely brilliant from Liquid. Showtime now left alone, dealing a lot of damage towards Hiko, but he's very low on HP himself. Both of them sitting just around 20 HP. Showtime gonna push in. Hiko goes down. Showtime finally gonna fall as well. Beautiful round from Liquid, especially seeing as they had Hiko on the Shuddy, on the Nova, and Nitro on that 5.7. They managed to make it work, and LG now getting completely reset. All of them sitting just around or just above 2,000. (7-2). Team Liquid in the lead yet again. Pimp with a nice little flick towards PKL. Gonna get pushed upon here. Oh, that's a bit lucky for Pimp at least. Very unlucky for Showtime. Showtime didn't manage to jump over that little staircase thingy. Got stuck in it. Didn't manage to hunt Pimp down as he wanted to. 1-for-1 trade, however. Yell takes care of Nitro. Leash still defending over towards the B-bomb site. JDM slowly making his way over towards B as well with his AWP. JDM doesn't even need his AWP. He's gonna take care of Destiny, only using his P250. Pimp gonna go for the repeak. Not the best decision. Possibly not the wisest decision from him here, but does it either way. Showtime goes down after he picks up the AWP. Shaz, another beautiful headshot from him, and Hiko cleans it up with a nice double kill towards the end. Actually a triple. He took care of Showtime as well. 8-2, Liquid off to a beautiful start on Couple. And once again, just to clarify, it is a best of 3. This is first map, Cobblestone. Cobblestone is actually chosen by Luminosity Gaming. Second map will be Dust 2, chosen by Team Liquid, obviously. Third and final map, the decider, will be Cash if it's needed. For this round, LG, Luminosity Gaming, they are gonna go for the force buy with the AKs and a Galil. They do have a bit of utility to boot as well. Nitro gets the first frag on towards Destiny. LG are gonna make their way close towards the A bomb site. Are doing their very best to push this site together. Now, the biggest reason why LG have not committed to a push yet, they need to find the first entry towards the site. Other than that, they're trying to make Liquid think that they've actually rotated back to the B bomb site. Well, this is looking pretty once again for Team Liquid. Showtime now left alone. He's gonna go down to Nitro. 3 players surviving from Team Liquid. 9-2 on the board. Another round for Luminosity Gaming, where money is their biggest enemy. They don't have much of it. That also means that it is going to be another round with only upgraded pistols. A single flashbang on Showtime. They are going to go for a fast approach towards drop, but they're not committing to the push here. Destiny takes care of Hiko, however. Nitro, the biggest question is, are you actually going to drop? Yep, indeed he will. Exactly what I thought he was going to do. Drop the weapon over to Elish. Elish could pick up the M4, drop his SMG. LG now gonna make their way back towards the A-bomb, or the A-bomb site rather. Or at least so it seems. Destiny still sitting on top of... on drop. Patiently waiting for that flank. Nitro takes care of Destiny. Makes it into a 4-on-4 once again. Pimp, sole defender on the A-bomb site. Flash coming into his position, and what a shot from Shaz. Beautiful shot from Shaz. Nitro with a double kill, the triple kill as well, and the quad. Nitro with the ace. What a round by Nitro. Now granted, LG, they were on an eco, but he still managed to make it look so easy. Luminosity Gaming, I mean, that must hurt just a little bit. Getting so close and yet so far to closing out the round. Ten to 2, Team Liquid looking strong as ever. Luminosity Gaming in a lot of trouble. Now, I did say before this game even started, I did say that I actually thought Luminosity Gaming were gonna be able to make it 2-0. But I said that I thought it was gonna be close. Now it kinda looks the opposite. It kinda looks like Liquid wants to make it 2-0 and they want to make it fast. JDM, good shot from behind the side. Destiny goes down. Elise gets one, but quick trade. Shaz with a nice, beautiful double kill. Pimp finally takes care of Showtime. The bomb is on the bomb side. PKL and Shaz. They're gonna make their way over towards Connector. They're trying for this A play from B. trying to get clever. Unfortunately for them, Liquid was a bit too clever in that situation. Both of them lining up over towards drop window, just patiently waiting for LG to make their move, push in towards connector, take them down. 11-2, Team Liquid. Strong lead. And I know, seeing the scoreboard, it doesn't look like... It looks like this is like a solid CT-sided map. But actually, even if you take a look at HLTB, this is actually a T-sided map, sorry. And in my opinion, it's an even heavier T-sided map than HLTB suggests. With that being said, Liquid, they're having none of it. A clean round for them. Luminosity Gaming, even though they were on a buy round, they didn't manage to do much with it. Now this is actually quite intelligent by Destiny. Destiny didn't buy Kevlar. He realized, wait, there were way too many AKs in that round. And he was right. Hiko, Nitro, and Leash, all of them sitting on AKs. Pimp, the only one not on an AK. This might actually work great for Destiny. And yeah, you're right. Team Liquid winning with 120 ping. You're almost right. I believe they're sitting on 140? Yep. So you're not exactly right, but almost. For this round, obviously it is the final round of the first half. Luminosity Gaming, they need to buy everything they can afford. Going for the double AK. No utility behind that. 2 SMGs, both of them being UMPs. Luminosity Gaming have used pretty much all of their utility already. Shaz, the only one sitting with any utility in hand, does have a smoke and a Molotov. Now you're right. Now you're right, Kepi. You got this. This is absolutely nuts from Liquid. It doesn't look like the ping is bothering them at all on this one. But okay, Destiny. Pretty nuts triple kill from Destiny there, and Pimp now left alone. 1 on 3. The good thing is that Destiny is fairly low on HP. That Molotov is definitely gonna slow him down even further. He does have the kit. But Destiny might have saved the final round here for Luminosity Gaming. Pimp finally drops as well. It is gonna be 12-3 in the first half. Luminosity Gaming does manage to get the magical 3. As I usually say, 3 rounds on the board is the bare minimum to actually have a chance of a comeback. But you know, it is a small chance. Team Liquid, they are looking strong as ever. 12-3 after the first half, now going to be on the T side. I'm gonna take a short break, get something to drink, wait for the teams to get ready. See you guys in a sec. I made it back just in time, boys and girls. We are gonna go live with the second half of this, quite interesting first half to this first map, in my opinion. definitely didn't go the way that I suspected it to go, seeing as Luminosity did pick this map. Now, I will say that it's actually a pretty good map for Team Liquid. Team Liquid are pretty comfortable here on Cobble, have been doing well in a lot of matches. And I thought more of Luminosity Gaming, honestly. But you know, for now it's looking pretty good for Team Liquid. For this pistol, they are gonna go for a fast approach towards the A-bomb site. Yell, in a bit of trouble here, not able to connect the shots. Nitro takes him down. Shaz on that quick rotate. Shaz over by the vents, takes care of Elise. JDM finds PKL up by balcony. JDM goes down. Shaz in a lot of trouble here. Nico almost connecting the shot. That was pretty nuts. Will get the shot this time around. 2-on-2 situation here. Pimp finds Destiny, and now it's a 1-on-2. Showtime up against Pimp and Nitro. Nitro on the side, and Pimp over by Matrix. Showtime making his way up close towards the side here. Will find Nitro, and now it's a 1-on-1. Up against Pimp, and definitely has the chance to do this. Oh, that's so beautiful by Pimp. Oh my god. Pimp is just toying with Showtime. Wow. That was straight up savage. Beautiful stuff there by Pimp. You know, very unfortunate by Showtime as well, because he had the kit. And honestly, had he stuck the bomb, he would have gotten the defuse as well. But what do? You get dinged on the first bullet that your opponent fires at you. Obviously, you try to kill him before you go for the defuse again. For this round, Luminosity Gaming are gonna go for a bit of a stack over towards the B bomb side, with only PKL playing over towards A. Team Liquid, they have 2 SMGs on JDM and Elise, Galil on Hiko, and 2 AKs on Nitro and Pimp. Does seem like Liquid just taking their time, making sure that Luminosity Gaming don't get too confident in a push over towards A, for instance. Making sure that Luminosity are not pushing behind them. They are now gonna make their way in towards the B bomb site. They only have 1 flash, 1 smoke, and they need to make this count. Don't tell me they're gonna do this dry. They are. What? Destiny gets 1, but it seems to be working here for Luminosity Gaming. Should be a dunk with the nade as well. Hiko does get that indeed. Elise finally goes down, but Pimp with the final kill onto PKL. And 14-3 for Team Liquid. Now the question is, do Luminosity Gaming buy up once again, or are they gonna fight for overtime? In my opinion, when you're this far behind, force up. It would have been different if it was, you know, if they were super close to tying it up. Then yeah, obviously go for the eco. But in my opinion, when you're this far, a force buy would probably be the most smartest. But the most smartest, yep. I just add pages to the English dictionary whenever I feel like it. Don't judge me. I'm a savage like that. Nitro finds Showtime. Yell goes down to JDM. Not looking pretty here for Luminosity Gaming. Pimp takes care of Shaz. Hiko gets the kill on Destiny. And Elise gets the final. That's a team ace for Team Liquid. All of them getting a kill. Now sitting on map point on Cobble. 15-3. And Luminosity Gaming, they need 12 rounds in a row to take this into overtime. You know, seeing as the next map is Dust 2, and Dust 2 is pretty much a pure aim map, this is this is not looking great for Luminosity Gaming. Their aim have not been on point, and as I say that, they shut Luminosity down a completely clean round, but they still need 11 rounds in a row. And as I said, next up is going to be Dust 2, chosen by Team Liquid. I'm already, fearful for what in the world is going to happen to Luminosity Gaming when next map is Dust 2. Oh, Liquid, they still have enough money to buy up once again. JDM this time with the AWP. 4 AK-47s behind it. Now going for the pop flash towards middle, clearing it out. Yell here with the AWP. Ooh, getting the leg shot on towards Elise. That's a bit unfortunate, obviously. Leash just gonna play up close towards middle. Wait for that potential flank. Go for a lurk of his own, but Yell, I think Yell actually saw him. JDM finds the kill on Destiny, makes it into a one-on-one here as Elise finally goes down. Shaz with a beautiful double kill on towards Nitro and Hiko. Yell is gonna make his way in towards the rock. Makes it into a one-on-two in favor of Luminosity Gaming. PKL over by Drop Zone. JDM with the AWP. Picks up the bomb, but Yell in a good position. Takes him down. 15-5. Now Liquid, not that much money to work with anymore, and they are gonna go for some sort of a control buy here with all of them sitting on Tech 9s. Hiko, the single smoke, oh my god. Rest in peace. PKL lines them up. Beautiful flashbang. I will say that was a solid flashbang. No one reacted to it. And they literally line up for him. They were all up against the wall, and it was just almost an executioning. Ouch. 15-6. PKL petting his stats in that previous eco, and now Liquid have enough money to buy up once again. JDM once again with the AWP. Eco without utility for this one. Oh, Showtime, the timing! Beautiful timing there by Showtime. JDM goes down. Yell gets the kill on Pimp in middle. Elise trying to go for the trade, not able to. Finally finds PKL over by Danger. Ooh, okay. Yell not only deadly with the AWP, switches over to the Tech 9 and gets an insta dink on Elise. Takes him down. 4-on-2 in favor of Luminosity Gaming. Ooh, Yell taking some damage, heavy damage. Hiko finally shuts him down. Hiko gets the second kill onto Shaz. And Hiko might have just saved this for Team Liquid. But they still have this 2-on-2. Showtime and Destiny. Beautiful flashbang by Nitro. Showtime up by the balcony. Destiny up close towards the ATV. Destiny and Showtime takes one each. 15-7. Luminosity Gaming, they stay alive for yet another round. And now it's only 8 rounds in a row to bring us into overtime. We've seen this happen towards Liquid, actually. Wait. That was against Luminosity Gaming as well. The organization, obviously not the same team. You guys remember that? Not again, please. Not again. PKL and Yell, they get one each. Elise trades out with PKL. Destiny pushes out. And a bit of lag issues here on GoTV. It happens, and you guys probably know why it happens. I'm not gonna say anything. Luminosity Gaming, they get another round on the board. (15-8). Team Liquid finally with enough money to buy up once again. Luminosity Gaming, they do have a bit of a bank behind them. The big question is that gonna help them at all? Or will Liquid just shut them down? I like this setup here from JDM and Elish. Setting up for the smokes as well, but more than that, one of them, JDM, was looking down towards middle. In the meantime, Elish was watching his back by peeking over towards Matrix. Nitro gets the first frag on the B-bomb side. Elish gonna drop down from drop zone. Showtime finally falls as well. Elish takes care of Shaz. 4-on-2 in favor of Liquid, PKL, and Yell. Doing their very best to clutch this one out. Yell finds a leash, but quick trade coming in from Nitro, and Pimp dealing the damage through the smoke takes care of PKL. That's gonna be it for map 1, Team Liquid. They do take the victory, and they managed to make it. Wait. Okay, I got confused there for a second. They managed